If you're someone who's waking up tired regularly and I'm trying to get the right amount of sleep, but I'm still figuring it out, where do I start?
If you're not feeling restored and refreshed by your sleep the next day, and you're getting 4 hours of sleep a night, then it's obvious. It's just not the right quantity. But if you're being good and you're spending sufficient time in bed, but still feeling unrefreshed and restored, we have to ask, are you waking up a lot throughout the night? If you are, let's figure out why. Is it that you are, for example, snoring a lot throughout the night and you have undiagnosed sleep apnea? Next thing is, let's make sure that you don't have an undiagnosed sleep disorder. Then I would say, is it a case that you're maybe over-consuming on caffeine during the day? Some people will feel completely comfortable having an espresso with dinner, and they say, I fall asleep and I stay asleep. And it is genetically determined who can metabolize caffeine quickly, and it has no effect. We've done studies, and unfortunately, even if you do fall asleep and stay asleep, that caffeine can prevent you from going into the deepest stages of what we call deep, non-rapid eye movement sleep. Try to cut yourself off after about 3 cups and try to stay away from caffeine at least 10 to 12 hours before you expect to go to bed. The final thing I would probably say is, are you also using anything in the evening to help you fall asleep? And the principal thing I'm talking about here is alcohol. It's probably the most misunderstood sleep aid that there is out there. It's actually not a sleep aid, and it will fragment your sleep and block you from getting rapid eye movement sleep. What are you doing in terms of your bed timing? Are you spending a lot of time awake? And also the things that you're taking into your body, alcohol, caffeine, etc. The final thing I would say is stress and anxiety. If there is one, outside of skeletal pain, the principal reason that we as a society seem not to be sleeping is this Rolodex of anxiety. Because in this modern era, we are constantly on reception. Very rarely do we do reflection. And the only time now in the modern world when we do reflection is when our head hits the pillow. And that's the last time that we need to do reflection, because at that point, the Rolodex of anxiety starts whirring. At that point, you start to ruminate. When we ruminate, we catastrophize. And then everything feels twice as bad in the dark of night than it does in the light of day. And at that point, we're dead in the water for the next 2 hours.